Alright guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. The reason we've had a lack of content here on the channel is you guys know I've been sick for a while. I went back to the doctor only to find out I do have pneumonia. So if you guys want to donate or just give me $1 million, that'd be great. No, just kidding. It's not going to be that big of a deal. I am on medication. Hopefully things will get better pretty soon. But yeah, overall, we do have a little bit of a quiet update for ALGS. Sadly, because ALGS Pro League is coming around the corner, there hasn't really been that much to talk about. We're over all the major roster changes and there's not really any official scores to be going by, so kind of a dry period as we go into the official Pro League. But once Pro League starts, of course, that's when you're going to see some serious storylines, teams leaving POIs, teams not going to qualify for LAN, what teams do qualify for LAN, roster changes that will happen later on as well. So of course, like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things going on in the ALGS world. Don't forget, we're also going to be starting watch parties for the official Pro League matches as well. So stay tuned and let's go ahead and dive into what's going on right now. So firstly, Apex did announce their ALGS Year 4 talent. This was like an official announcement. It's kind of weird because they have been really far behind, in my opinion, on these official announcements. But after the long await, finally we do get a little bit more indication of some official notes. So this is the broadcast talent. And then one of the great things that I did mention here, of course, you got Rain Day, Stella, Glitter Explosion, all your normal desk hosts back, and then Onset, Gaskin, Vicky Kitty, Zypher, Dia, I think I already said Gaskin, Genome, and all these guys that have already been around the scene for quite some time coming back. So it's good that there's no big awakening, like sad news or whatever with casters leaving, because of course we've had a lot of like organizations leave, like NRG and 100 Thieves and stuff like that. So we were a little worried that maybe there might be some more bad news around the corner. So thankfully these guys are staying. That's pretty good news to say that, you know, they're still believing in this esport. But I did hear that there are some more esport organizations looking to leave if things don't get better by next year. So let's just really hope that this game keeps going in a better trajectory. Now, not only did they announce their official broadcast talent, we also have some awaiting announcements that we are looking for. And this is another one of their casters, obviously Tiffany, that posted out. A lot of people have been asking me, and yes, we should be getting this soon. This is LAN location and information and the official B stream, hopefully, announcement as well. B stream obviously being Nice Wig and Greek. Hopefully those guys do come back. Of course, I think that's what a lot of people enjoy the most anyways. And then of course, LAN info. The rumor on the street right now, if you guys have not kept up with the news, has basically been that there should be one North American LAN, and a lot of people seem to think that it will be in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's what one of the rumors are. I've also heard Texas as well, somewhere out there in Texas. So those are the two rumors. And then going into the second one, I've heard that it might be a European LAN, not really sure. And then I've heard that there is a definite LAN, and most definitely like 95% going to be World Championship in Japan. Now, I don't know exactly if it's going to be Tokyo or what, but there is supposed to be a LAN event in Japan this year. So hopefully that does happen, because you know, the Japanese you know, fan base for Apex is just unbelievable, and in general the whole Apex scene is really good for Apex. So really hope that those guys can get a LAN, because I think a world championship there would be huge as well. Also wanted to mention some Scrim results and some current there's some storylines here I got to mention as well. So Pollos Hermanos, these guys of course are unbelievably talented. The LG roster that got dropped, the LG roster that of course eventually LG has now gone with the Sweet Dreams roster, and we totally understand why, right? Obviously content creation and also just streamer status, it's all important when growing a brand. We totally understand, and I don't fault them at all. But it is kind of weird to think that, like, of all these organizations that are looking to pick up rosters, why in the world have these guys not been picked up yet? Because they are such a top team, have been a top team, consistently did pretty good. I think one of the LANs they had a really good showing as well, and they've just always kind of been going up and getting better and better. So these were second place finishes at last night's scrimmages, and then the overall week set as well. Also want to mention XSET, of course, in Dojo in the top 3, and then you go into the week 3 results. Dark Zero, I got to mention that again. Dark Zero obviously has been shocking a lot of people. They didn't even have an amazing off season. They come into like whenever ALGS is starting to be taken a little bit more serious as we're getting closer to Pro League, and these guys are doing really good. Now, of course, Pollos Hermanos, these guys are also in second place. No organization here, and neither is League of Legends. So your top 3 teams, or 2 of the top 3 teams, are all unsigned organizations or unsigned rosters. Hopefully that FaZe looks at you know, picking up this old LG squad. Obviously FaZe, I assume, is not going to be going with LOL, because it was already a FaZe squad that just recently let go of. So I don't know where FaZe is going, but they got to do something quick, because there are a lot of really good talented rosters that are free agents right now, and that's one of the really weird and unfortunate scenarios with ALGS in general, because it's not embarrassing. Like, I understand there's a lot of teams, a lot of rosters, but it's just really weird when you have really good top teams that are not being signed, and then you go to a world championship or you go to a LAN and these guys don't even have official jerseys. It's like, what are we watching? But yeah, sometimes it just doesn't feel right. Hopefully something happens pretty soon. But also wanted to mention Moist Esports in the top 7 with a single day miss. Xset in the top 10 with 2 days miss. So really good on those guys as well to be doing that good, to be in the top 10 while not even making it to every day of Scrim. So that's pretty impressive. Also wanted to mention oh wait, that's it, because there's really not much going on in the ALGS scene right now other than this. So if you guys want to stay up to date, all things ALGS related, as we start to approach the Pro League and have more content as well, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course don't forget we're going to be starting our watch parties for the Pro League matches as well. You can go follow me on twitch.tv/jmeyels, and obviously we might be here as well, but I'm probably going to focus a little bit more on Twitch because that seems where you guys like to watch the watch parties for the most part as well. So see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.